Hello, good morning, what's up? I'm back with another video. I think I'm gonna do this one like a chit chat video, and today I want to discuss alcohol. Like, I'm doing this series so I can have something like to look back at, and hopefully it's going to help somebody out there who's asking themselves the same question as I am. I've been wondering, like, where is the limits with the drinking? Should I drink? Should a teenage Christian drink? I found it very hard as the days go by to drink without getting drunk, or to not drink at all, because then you kind of feel excluded. I remember when I was younger, I was talking to my cousins. We were like 12, and one of my cousins said to me, yo, I'm gonna live my best life, and then when I'm 30 I'm going to repent, and you know, since they say God is forgiving, right, so he's just gonna forgive me. And I remember thinking, wow, that's a very good plan. Like, just think about it. You live your best life from your early teen years all the way to the time you're 30. Is that it? Is that the way out? Does everything I do now not count just because I'm young or just because I'm so stupid? A lot of these pastors out here, they weren't even religious until they were like 20, 25, 30. Like, when they were younger, they did live their best lives, and I tried to use that as an excuse to justify everything I'm doing. But at the end of the day, everybody's relationship with God is different, and it's personal. Like, if you can go out every weekend, get crunk every weekend, and still look at God in the eye and say, Lord, my conscience is clear, good for you, good for you. And at the end of the day, go to God with a clear conscience, no guilt, no nothing. Good for you. From the moment you start to feel like guilt, you start to avoid God because you know you've been doing wrong. So you're just like, you know what, I'm not gonna pray tonight, because you know you're ashamed to look God in the eye after what you've done. That's where you're gonna start having a problem, and that's when you're gonna start looking for shortcuts. Like, yo, God, you know I'm young, right? Jesus was young too. Like, he knows what it's like to be young, and you're gonna be like, yo, but now it's the 21st century. Being young, like my teachers tell me that, my grandparents tell me that, being young is being young. Sometimes I catch myself wishing that I didn't know all that I know, just so I had an excuse to be reckless, because I'm aware. Like, I'm aware of the things that bring me closer to him and the things that bring me away from him. That's how you should view it. That's how you should see it. Don't see, oh, I can do this because I'm young, and I cannot do this because I'm old. You should look at it as, is what I'm doing pushing me away from him or bringing me closer to him? And if it's pushing you away from him, why are you doing it? Because you like it. Because you like it. I know that, because you like it. Like, I'm not even gonna judge, because I can assure you that I like to, you know, have a little drink, you know. But you have to tell yourself, ask yourself, is this fulfilling? Like, when you start holding stuff against yourself and being like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, and you start being ashamed of looking at God in the eye, there's a problem. We have a problem. And this, what I just said, can go for so many other topics, not just alcohol. Like, it all just depends on you, your relationship with God, where you stand with God. And now the second thing I want to address is, what is like the line? They say drink but not get drunk. At what point are you drunk? Because, you know, there's tipsy, there's, you know, where is the limit? And that's why a lot of people choose to just not drink at all, because, you know, that limit is very, very hard to determine, and it's like differs from one person to another. So other people just decide to stop. I personally think that is a very, very good option, but it's not what everybody's about. Like, I'm not trying to do all that yet, you know. I do definitely see myself when I'm older not drinking at all, but now, girl, limit, you determine that stuff. You have to push yourself. You have to know your limits. You have to, I've been to a place where I went over my limits. I've never been to that place since. I found the balance between going out, having a good time with my friends, and being able to live the next day. Advice I would give you is just know your limits and find your balance. Those are very, again, it's very vague, and it's things that you can apply on so many other aspects of life. Just find out your limits and know your balance. And if you know, get to know yourself, and if you're the type of person that just cannot not see the limit, don't. And if you're the type of person that wants to get crunk, don't give a damn. You know, live your best life. Just don't put yourself in danger. And I want to point this out, that religion aside, everybody knows that alcohol is bad. So just keep it to a minimum for your health. If, you know, you're not religious, you're not Christian, you don't care about that stuff. Educate myself on this, but I heard something about brain cells. I heard something about, you know, I'm not trying to make this video a alcohol awareness type video. Oh my god, somebody about to click out this video. 10 years from now, I'm gonna come back, watch this video completely sober and think, wow, I was a wise 17-year-old. Or 10 years from now, I'm gonna come back here a complete drunk and I'm gonna be like, whoa, I miss those days when I had a little bit of sense. It depends. People grow, people evolve, but this is where I'm at right now. This is the type of advice that I want to share with you. So I think I've said it all. If you have any other subject you want me to address, let me know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want me to keep cranking out these types of videos or any other type of videos, you know. Walk around my channel. If you want to learn French, watch my French videos, girl. If you're trying to, you know, act bougie. If you want my Snapchat, Instagram and Snapchat is the same thing. Subscribe here. We'll see you in the next video. Ciao, family.